All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video, and this is my Arizona Diamondbacks at San Francisco Giants Game 2 preview. So they got Jordan Montgomery his first win as an Arizona Diamondbacks. He is 1-0 with a 1.50 ERA. Blake Snell is 0-3 with an 11.57 ERA. So his ERA went down. He was 12 something going in. The Diamondbacks scored 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, 4 in the seventh, 6 in the eighth, and 2 in the ninth. The Giants scored 1 in the fourth. The Diamondbacks 17 runs, 22 hits, no errors. The Giants 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. So Ketel Marte got it going. He singled on a sharp ground ball to left fielder Michael Conforto. Blaze Alexander scored, and it's 1-0 Diamondbacks. And then Blaze Alexander doubled his third double of the season on a line drive to right fielder Austin Slater. Eugenio Suarez scored, Randall Grichuk to third, and it's 2-0 Diamondbacks. And then in the fourth, Jorge Soler homered his fourth home run of the season on a fly ball to left field, and it's 2-1 Diamondbacks. Then in the fifth, Christian Walker got an RBI single to right fielder Austin Slater. Ketel Marte scored, and it's 3-1 Diamondbacks. And then in that same top of the fifth, Randall Grichuk doubled his fourth double of the season on a line drive to left fielder Michael Conforto. Christian Walker scored. Eugenio Suarez scored, and it's 5-1 Diamondbacks. A 2-run double for Randall Grichuk. And the Arizona Diamondbacks made a couple of roster moves before this game as well. They DFA'd Jace Peterson, who they acquired at the trade deadline last year from the Oakland A's. He just wasn't. He had like a 0.45 average this year. That's not going to cut it. And they brought up Pavin Smith from AAA Reno. So, and then in the seventh inning, Gabriel Moreno doubled his fourth double of the season on a sharp line drive to center fielder Tyler Fitzgerald. Christian Walker scored. Eugenio Suarez scored. So it was a 2-run double. Randall Grichuk moved to third, and a 7-1 Diamondbacks. And then Kevin Newman got an RBI single on a sharp line drive to center fielder Tyler Fitzgerald. Randall Grichuk scored. Gabriel Moreno scored. Blaze Alexander to third. Fielding error by center fielder Tyler Fitzgerald, and it's 9-1. So a 2-run single for Kevin Newman. And then Lourdes Gurriel Jr. singled on a line drive to left fielder Michael Conforto. Corbin Carroll scored. So an RBI single for Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And then Pavin Smith ground into a force out. First baseman Wilmer Flores to shortstop Nick Ahmed. Jake McCarthy scored. Christian Walker to third. Eugenio Suarez out at second. Pavin Smith to first. And it's 11-1 Diamondbacks. And then the rookie. Blaze Alexander hits his first career grand slam. His third home run of the season to right field. Christian Walker scored. Pavin Smith scored. Gabriel Moreno scored. And of course, Blaze Alexander scored, and it's 15-1 Diamondbacks. Eugenio Suarez singled on a fly ball to left fielder Michael Conforto. Corbin Carroll scored. Jake McCarthy to second, an RBI single for Eugenio Suarez, and it's 16-1 Diamondbacks. And then Gabriel Moreno, an RBI single on a sharp line drive to right fielder Lamont Wade Jr. Jake McCarthy scored. Eugenio Suarez to third, and it's 17-1 Diamondbacks. That is your final. So, the Arizona Diamondbacks get the win. Jordan Montgomery gets his first ever win as an Arizona Diamondback. his first win as an Arizona Diamondback. And what a game. They got the bats going. Like I said, they had like a 6-run 8th inning. They scored a lot of runs. They scored 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 3 in the 5th, 4 in the 7th, 6 in the 8th, and 2 in the 9th for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And the D-backs, them bats got going. So they win game 2, and they tied this series at 1 apiece. Ketel Marte had 6 at-bats. He had 1 run, 4 hits, 1 RBI, no walks, 1 strikeout. Has a .345 average and a .990 OPS. Corbin Carroll had 6 at-bats. He had 2 runs, 2 hits, no RBIs, no walks, 1 strikeout. He has a .235 average and a .636 OPS. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. had 5 at-bats. He had no runs, 2 hits, 1 RBI, no walks, no strikeouts, a .272 average, and a .831 OPS. Corbin Carroll, his bat got going tonight. He had 2 hits, 2 runs, and Lourdes Gurriel Jr. had 2 hits on 5 at-bats. Jake McCarthy came in as a pinch runner for Lourdes late in the game. He had 1 at-bat. He had 2 runs, 1 hit, no RBIs, no walks, no strikeouts. Has a .275 average and a .643 OPS. Christian Walker had 6 at-bats. He had 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 RBI, no walks, 1 strikeout. Has a .266 average and a .801 OPS. Eugenio Suarez had 3 at-bats. He had 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 RBI, 3 walks, no strikeouts. Has a .240 average and a .674 OPS. Randal Grichuk had 4 at-bats. He had 1 run, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, no walks, no strikeouts. Has a .265 average and a .749 OPS. And Pavin Smith, who came in as a pinch hitter for Randal Grichuk, who they called up from Reno to take the spot of DFA'd Jace Peterson. Pavin Smith had 2 at-bats. He had 1 run, no hits, 1 RBI, no walks, no strikeouts. Has a .000 average and a .000 OPS. Gabriel Moreno's bat got going tonight. He had 5 at-bats. He had 2 runs, 2 hits, 3 RBIs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Has a .241 average and a .701 OPS. Blaze Alexander played DH and shortstop in this game. He had 5 at-bats, 2 runs, 3 hits, 5 RBIs, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Has a .340 average and a 1000 OPS. Kevin Newman, he had 5 at-bats. He had no runs, 1 hit, 1 RBI, no walks, 1 strikeout. Has a .174 average and a .425 OPS. Totals, the Diamondbacks had 48 at-bats. They had 17 runs, 22 hits, 16 walks, 5 strikeouts, and 16 walks. No, 16 RBIs, I'm sorry. Okay, they had 48 at-bats, 17 runs, 22 hits, 16 RBIs, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts. Jordan Montgomery went 6 innings, allowed 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, no walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 home run, and has a 1.50 ERA. Scott McGough came in and went 1 2/3 innings. He allowed no hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout, no home runs, and has a 5.40 ERA. And then Justin Martinez came in and went 1 1/3 innings. Allowed no hits, no runs, no earned runs, 3 walks, 1 strikeout, no home runs, and has a 0.00 ERA. 9 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, 1 home run between the Diamondbacks pitchers. They only used 2 out of the bullpen, which was Scott McGough and Justin Martinez. Jordan Montgomery gets the win. He's 1-0 with a 1.50 ERA. Blake Snell gets the loss. He's 0-3 with an 11.57 ERA. 17-1. The Diamondbacks win Game 2. They needed to save some of that for Game 3 to take a 2-1 series lead. But the Arizona Diamondbacks, like I said, it was a good win. Jordan Montgomery pitched very, very well. He went 6 innings. And Game 3 should be another doozy. We got to get Zach Gallen some run support early and often. It'll be Zach Gallen on the mound for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He's 3-0 with a 1.64 ERA, 26 strikeouts. Kyle Harrison on the mound for the San Francisco Giants. He's 2-1 with a 4.70 ERA, 19 strikeouts. So we got to get to Harrison early and often. So the Arizona Diamondbacks improved to 10-11 on the season. The San Francisco Giants fall to 9-12 on the season. We want to win Game 3. Get Zach Gallen his 4th win of the season. Make him 4-0. Get him some run support. Chase Kyle Harrison. And let's win this and go up 2-1 in this series. And then on Sunday, with Merrill Kelly on the mound, hopefully we can win this series and improve to 12-11 on the season. But let's get to 500. Let's get to 11-11, and let's get Gallen his 4th win of this season and make him still undefeated, 4-0. And hopefully our bats are still working in Game 3. So guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think of this 17-1 win for the Arizona Diamondbacks over the San Francisco Giants. And stay tuned for my Arizona Diamondbacks at San Francisco Giants Game 3 preview. Zach Gallen versus Kyle Harrison is the pitching matchup. And guys, comment, like, subscribe. And as always, go Diamondbacks. Let's beat the Giants in Game 3. Let's go up 2-1 in this series.